Thank you so much for staying with us. Let's bring you some updates now. In judicial matters, the High Court of Lagos State has reserved judgment in the suit filed by the reinstated Speaker of the House of Assembly, Mudashiru Obasa, who is challenging the legality of the 13th of January proceedings that led to his removal. Justice Yetunde Pinheiro also heard several preliminary objections by various counsel representing the defendants.
Professor Joshua Olatoke SAN, who represents the claimant, Mudashiru Obasa, urged the court to assume jurisdiction to hear the matter, arguing that the House was on recess at the time the lawmakers convened illegally on January the 13th without duly informing either the Speaker or the Majority Leader, who have the powers to reconvene any session outside parliamentary hours. But Femi Falana SAN, whose legal authority to represent the House of Assembly was earlier affirmed by the court on Monday, opposed the suit brought by way of originating summons, that is, without needing witnesses to testify. He said the latter proceedings of March 3, which saw the re-election of Mr. Obasa as Speaker, had overtaken the earlier proceedings. One of the lead counsel representing the 3rd to the 35th defendants, Oludaramola SAN, in his arguments, said the removal of the Speaker is an internal affair of the House which the courts cannot interfere in, adding that the proceedings of January 13 was valid, having been held in the Assembly, and that the decision to remove the Speaker was taken by more than the constitutional requirement of a 2/3 majority of the members. But the lead counsel representing the 36th to the 40th defendants who are in support of the claimant's action, Clement Uwenwuno SAN, said that sitting was done in clear violation of the rules governing the House of Assembly, which empowers, and that the violation now empowers the court to assume jurisdiction to hear the case. In the preliminary objections of the first defendant, Mr. Falana argues that the Speaker's action should be dismissed, as it was instituted without a pre-action notice known to law issued on the House of Assembly. He also contends that the House has the right to appoint and remove the Speaker and other principal officers without the court's interference, adding that by virtue of his re-election as Speaker and Mojisola Miranda being restored to her previous position of Deputy Speaker on March the 3rd, this case has become academic. The counsel representing Mrs. Miranda as well as the 33 lawmakers also argued similar motions for the suit to be dismissed, saying it was an abuse of judicial processes as the Speaker agreed to be re-elected and yet is still suing the House of Assembly. But responding, the claimant's counsel says there are live issues still remaining in the matter, including whether the proceedings of January the 13th was constitutional, which it says the mere return of the Speaker hasn't resolved and which needs the court to fully determine. Kemi Foladiemo, TVC News, Lagos.